show that the points 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, 1, 5, 8, 7 are collinear here. So take given points as A, B and C here. Find the direction ratios of AB and BC here. You know that suppose if you know 2 points here, x1, y1, z1 here, and x2, y2, z2. A line passing through 2 points here. Then direction ratios are given by x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1 here. Okay, these are the direction ratios of line joining 2 points here. Then sir, direction ratios of the line AB. Direction ratios of the line AB are, we are using this formula minus 1 minus 2 comma minus 2 minus 3 and 1 minus 4, 1 minus 4, that is minus of 3 minus of 5, 1 minus 4 is minus 3. Then the direction ratios of BC. Direction ratios of the line BC are 5 minus of minus 1 here, 5 minus of minus 1, 8 minus of minus 2, 8 minus of minus 2 here, 7 minus 1, so 7 minus 1 here, so that is minus into minus plus here, 5 plus 1 becomes 6, minus into minus plus 8 plus 2 becomes 10, 7 minus 1 is 6 here. Okay, so just observe here, minus 3 divided by 6 here, minus 3 divided by 6 is equal to minus 5 upon 10, minus 5 divided by 10 is equal to minus 3 upon 6 here, minus 3 divided by 6. If you simplify here, so each ratio is equal to minus of 1 divided by 2. Each ratio is minus 1 upon 2, means they are proportional here. Direction ratios are proportional to each other. Hence, direction ratios of AB and AC are proportional. Okay, if they are proportional, then they are parallel to each other. Therefore, AB and BC are parallel to each other. Parallel to each other. And here in both cases B is a common here. B is a common. Here B is a common. So both AB and BC here. Okay. So just observe here. Here is the point A. Here is the point B here, and here is the point C. B is a common to both AB and BC here. Hence ABC are collinear. Hence A, B and C are collinear. Okay. So this is the solution. So find the direction cosines of the triangle whose vertices are 3, 5, minus 4, minus 1, 2, 1, and minus 5, minus 5, minus 2 here. Okay. Therefore, take your solution. let coordinate of A 3, 5, minus 4. Then the point of here minus 1 and 2, and C minus 5, minus 5, minus 2 are the vertices of a triangle ABC, or vertices of a triangle ABC. Okay. Here you find a direction cosines of the sides of the triangle here. If this is a triangle here, then find here direction cosines of AB, direction cosines of BC here, direction cosines of AC. You know that a line passing through 2 points here, then direction cosines is given by x2 minus x1 divided by PQ, y2 minus y1 divided by PQ, and z2 minus z1 divided by PQ here, where PQ is given by root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus of z1 whole square here. Okay. So therefore these are the direction cosines here. PQ is this one here. Okay. So PQ is equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square here. So you are using that formula. So direction cosines of side AB are minus 3, minus 5. So minus 1, minus 3. Minus 1, minus 3 divided by root of so minus 1, minus 3 gives minus 4 here. Minus 4 space 16 here. Then plus 1 minus 5. Minus 4 space 16 then plus 2 minus or minus become plus here, 2 plus 4 becomes 6 square is 36 here. Okay, comma. Then 1 minus 5 divided by root of 1. Again same here, 16 plus 16 plus 36 here. Then 2 minus of minus 4 here. 2 minus of minus 4 divided by root of so 16 plus 16 plus 36 here. Minus 1 minus 3 gives minus of 4 here divided by root of 16 plus 16 is 32 here plus 36 6 plus 2 8 here, 3 plus 3 becomes 6 here. So root of 68 here, minus 1 minus 5 is minus 4 divided by root of 68 here. Minus of minus becomes plus here, 2 plus 4 becomes 6 divided by root of 68 here. Root of 68. So similarly, direction cosines of BCR. Direction cosines of BCR. Minus 5 minus of minus 1 here. So minus 5 minus of minus 1 divided by root of minus 5 minus of minus 1 become plus 1 here. Minus 5 plus 1 is 4. 4 space is 16. Then plus minus 5 minus 1 minus 6 minus 6 square is 36 here. Then plus sign here. Then minus 2 is minus 4. Minus 4 is 16 here. Minus 4 square is 16. Minus 5 minus 1. So minus 5 minus 1 divided by again root of same 16 plus 36 plus 16 here. 16 plus 36 plus 16 then minus 2 here. Minus 2 divided by root of 16 plus 36 plus 16. Okay. Therefore, minus of minus becomes a plus here. Minus 5 plus 1. Minus 4 here. Divided by root of same here. 16 plus 36 plus 16 is a 68 only. So write here 68. Minus 5 minus 1 is a minus of 6 here. Divided by root of 68. Minus 2 is a minus 4 here. Minus 4 divided by root of 68 here. Next to find the direction ratios of the side AC here. Direction cosines here. So direction cosines of the side AC are so minus 5 minus 3 here. Minus 5 minus 3 divided by root of minus 5 minus 3 minus 8 8 square is 64 here. Then plus minus 5 minus 5 minus of 10 here. Minus 10 square is 100 here. Then plus minus 2 plus 4 minus 2 plus 4 plus 2 here. Minus 2 plus 4 becomes a plus 2. Plus 2 square is 4 here. Then minus 5 minus 5 minus 5 minus 5 divided by root of so 64 plus 100 plus 4 here. Minus 2 plus 4 minus 2 minus of minus 4 here. Therefore it becomes plus 4. Therefore divided by so 64 plus 100 plus 4 here. Hence minus 5 minus 3 is a minus of 8 here divided by root of 64 plus 4 68 plus 100 168 here comma minus of 10 divided by root of 168 minus 2 plus 4 gives a plus 2 here divided by root of 168. So these are the direction cosines of each sides of the triangle. So here root 68 means root of 4 into 17. Square root of 4 is 2 here. 2 ones are 2 2s are cancelled. So minus 2 upon root 17. Similarly here also minus 2 by root 17, 3 by root 17 here. And in this case this can be written as minus 2 by root 17. This is minus 3 by root 17. This is minus 2 by root 17 here. And even here also this one is minus 4 by root 42. Minus 5 by root 42 and this becomes 1 divided by root 42. Okay, in the previous class means PUC first year or 11th class you studied that there are different types of straight lines here. So slope intercept form is there, 2-point form is there, normal form, slope intercept form here, the point passing through 2 points here, and so on. There are so many different types of straight line in the 2-dimensional geometry here. In the 3-dimensional geometry, even here also you can find the line here in 2 ways here. Means if you know the point and have a given direction, you can find the equation of the line. Otherwise the line passing through 2 points here. In these 2 cases you can find the equation of the line here. Okay. In the next video I will explain the theorem on these 2 cases here. Okay. So equation of a line passing through a given point and parallel to a given vector b bar. So this is a very important theorem here. So this theorem is very important here, and this carries 5 marks here. Okay. So let a bar be the position vector of the given point a x1 y1 z1 here. Okay. Here this is the line here. The line passing through a point A whose coordinates are x1 y1 z1 here. Then a bar is a position vector of the point A, means OA. OA bar is equal to the vector A bar here. Let L be the line which passes through the point A and parallel to a given vector B bar. This is the line here passing through a point A and parallel to the given vector. This is a given vector here. This is a given vector B bar whose the direction ratios are A, B, C. These are the direction ratios of the vector B bar here. Let R bar be the position vector of an arbitrary point P, X, Y, Z here. P, X, Y, Z, a point on the line here. Arbitrary point lies on the line whose the coordinates are X, Y, Z here. So R bar be the position vector of the point P, means OP. OP bar is equal to R bar here. It is the position vector of the point P here. Yes, you know that AP here. Okay, AP is given by the vector AP is equal to OP minus of OA here. You know this result here. Then OP is equal to what here? OP is equal to the vector alpha and AP OA is equal to A bar here. Hence AP bar is equal to OP bar is A bar here. Minus of OP is R bar, sorry, OP is R bar here, and OA is A bar. Okay, so AP is equal to R bar minus of A bar here. So next you know that here two vectors are parallel here. If this condition satisfied here, so look here, this is the one vector here A bar, and this is the one more vector here B bar. Okay, here A bar and B bar are parallel, therefore A bar is equal to what here? Lambda into B bar, or we can take B bar is equal to lambda into A bar here. Lambda into A bar. Okay, therefore two vectors A bar and B bar are parallel if this condition satisfied or this condition satisfied here. A bar is equal to lambda into B bar, or B bar is equal to lambda into A bar. Here AP is a parallel to the vector B bar here. Okay, since AP parallel to the vector B bar here, therefore here AP bar is equal to lambda into the vector B bar here. Okay, since AP is the parallel to the vector B bar, hence AP is equal to lambda into B bar. But AP is equal to what here? R bar minus A bar. Therefore, R bar minus of A bar is equal to lambda into the vector B bar here. Take a minus A bar right hand side here. Hence, R bar is equal to A bar plus lambda into the vector B bar here. So this is the vector equation of the line here. Which is the vector equation of the line. This is a very important result here. Okay, here this is the vector AP here. Here AP is given by OP minus OA. Here OP is R bar, OA is A bar here. R bar minus A bar. But AP is a parallel to the given vector B bar. Using this result here, AP bar is equal to lambda into vector B bar. But AP is this one, R bar minus A bar. So replace here. Is equal to lambda into B bar, keep as it is. Take minus A bar this side here. R bar is equal to A bar plus lambda into B bar. So this is the vector equation of the line here. This is the vector equation of the line passing to a given point and parallel to a given vector here. A bar is the position vector of the point A and B bar is the given vector whose direction ratios are A, B and C. Okay. Hence, the vector equation of the line is r bar is equal to a bar plus lambda into b bar. This is called a vector equation of the linear. Next form we have a Cartesian form. In this case, a bar is the position vector of the point here. Okay, so here a bar is equal to x1i plus y1j plus z1k. x1i plus y1j plus z1k. Let r bar is the position vector of the point here, whose coordinates are x, y, z here. Hence, r bar is equal to xi plus yj plus zk. And A, B, C are the direction ratios of the vector b bar here. Yes, b bar is equal to A into y plus b into j plus c into k. So use all the results in this equation here. Okay, so take this one as equation number 1 here. Therefore 1 becomes equation 1 becomes r bar is equal to xi plus yj plus zk. Xi plus yj plus zk, that is equal to a bar is this vector here, x1i plus y1j plus z1k, right in the bracket here, plus lambda into the vector b bar is this one here, so a into I plus b into j plus c into k. Take this lambda inside the bracket here, so this is equal to x1i plus y1j plus z1k plus lambda ai plus lambda bj plus lambda ck. From these two terms, I is the common factor here. So this is equal to x1 plus lambda a into I plus here. From these two terms, j common factor here. So y1 plus lambda into b into j plus, and here k is a common factor here. So z1 plus lambda into c plus k. Okay. Then equating I, j, k coefficients here. Here I coefficient is x. Here I coefficient is this one. Equate here. So x is equal to x1 plus lambda into a. J coefficient is y. Here j coefficient is this here. So y is equal to y1 plus lambda into b here. And here k coefficient is z. Here k coefficient is this one here. So z is equal to z1 plus lambda into c. Now we take x1 left hand side here. Okay, take x1 left hand side here. X minus x1 is equal to lambda into a. Take a this side here, cross multiply. X minus x1 divided by a is equal to lambda. Similarly, take y1 left side here and cross multiply here. So y minus y1 upon b is equal to lambda. Take z1 left side here, cross multiply here. Z minus of z1 divided by c is equal to lambda here. Hence, this is a lambda, this is a lambda, this is also lambda. We can write here x minus x1 divided by a is equal to y minus y1 upon b is equal to z minus z1 divided by c. So this is the Cartesian equation of the linear, which is the Cartesian form. Of a line. Which is the Cartesian form of a line passing to a point here, given point and parallel to a given vector here. Here x1, y1, z1 are coordinate of the point here, and a, b, c are the direction distance of the given vector here. Okay, so this is the vector form here, and this is the Cartesian form. In examination, you have to both write here both a vector form as well as Cartesian form, because the total it carries the 5 marks here. You have to write both vector form as well as Cartesian form till this point here. Okay.